Tonight I'm going to try a grilled cheese sandwich with the Velveeta slices with jalapeno. This is supposed to have jalapeno in it. Normally, I've showed you how I make my grilled cheese. Normally I buy the, I think it's Old El Paso maybe brand jalapenos, and I take 2 slices of cheese and then stack the jalapenos in between the 2 slices of cheese and heat it like that. But then Kevin spotted this, and I thought, well, why not kill 2 birds with 1 stone? This was $2 at Walmart, which I thought was pretty cheap. They're 45 calories a slice, which is the exact same as the 2% cheese that I buy anyway. And that surprised me too, because normally Velveeta is higher calorie than that. So I'm still going to use 2 slices. But I don't have to load it up with the jalapeno in the middle tonight.
There's no jalapenos in it?
I don't see any, but we'll see.
There's little spots maybe.
Yeah, we'll see. But I'm going to try it on my regular, the Heiner's bread that I'm used to having. Now, I do have the Aunt Millie's bread, and I'm going to review it tomorrow night. Once I've had the sandwich with this new kind of cheese on my regular bread, then I'll be able to tell you what I think of the new kind of cheese on potato bread. So I'm going to cook this, and then I'll try it and let you know what I think of the cheese. Okay, I tried the cheese. I ate half of the sandwich, and this cheese is a lot more orange color than the 2%. But as far as taste goes, it does have the jalapeno taste, but it's not strong. I mean, like, if you don't like hot foods, I don't think you would mind this cheese. If you just like it a little mild, it's there, but it's not going to burn your throat. It's not going to hurt or anything like that. I will use the slices I have, but for me, I miss the crunch of the actual jalapeno rings. I'm used to that texture being in the middle, if that makes any sense at all. I'm a texture person when I eat, and I'm used to that texture being there, so I miss that, and it is a little bit hotter. So this is good. The Velveeta is definitely good, but for me, it's not hot enough. This is going to be a bread comparison take 2. A couple months ago, Kevin and I, Andrew and Christina, found some Aunt Millie's bread, and they loved it. So they wanted us to try it, and we had never heard of potato bread. The whole word potato, and I've heard this from other people as well, so it's not just me. If you're not used to hearing potato bread, that kind of is off-putting. So we tried the multi-grain Aunt Millie's, and we weren't that crazy about it because we were comparing it to Heiner's white bread. So Melissa from Aunt Millie sent me a coupon. She said if you like white bread, you really need to try the potato bread. So that's what I'm doing tonight. I got my free loaf of Aunt Millie's bread, and just to say this, it was 40 cents cheaper anyway. The Aunt Millie's was 40 cents cheaper at Kroger than Heiner's, which is surprising because Kroger is usually more expensive on everything anyway. So to be 40 cents cheaper on Aunt Millie's than Walmart was on Heiner's, it surprised me. So right now I'm just going to open it up. And one thing I did like about Aunt Millie's last time was the slices were nice sandwich type slices like this. That is a huge slice. The calories, they're both 35 calories, both the same amount of slices in the Heiner's and the Aunt Millie's. Everything is the same, so I don't know how it's possible that this bread, I'll show it to you. This is the Heiner's, and okay, I just picked a random piece. This is one thing about Heiner's I've noticed. Almost all the slices have holes. I don't like that, but I've always liked the taste. But I want you to notice, I don't know how Aunt Millie's does it, how they get there so much bigger.
But it's potato bread, not wheat. Like
but even their multigrain bread was just like this when we compared it. It was exactly like this. It was that much bigger. Same thickness.
Same thickness.
Yeah. So I don't know how they do it. So I know what the Heiners taste like, and last night you saw that I was trying the Velveeta jalapeno sliced cheese. So I'm going to do the same thing tonight, and I'm going to use the Aunt Millie's potato bread instead of my Heiners, and I will let you know what I think.
One of the things we wanted to do with the potato bread was try it toasted. And so I'm just going to take, this is a piece of potato bread, and I'm going to eat half of it just regular, and I'm going to put butter on the other half. Because I like toast with lots of butter. So let's see what it tastes like just plain. Has a lot of flavor to it. It's really good toasted. And you can see the color. It toasted good. Some of the 35 calorie bread doesn't toast very well. It toasts really funny. That's really good, actually. Doesn't taste potatoey. Let's put it that way. It's even better with butter. That is really good bread, actually. It's got a good texture, good consistency, toasts really well, got a good flavor to it. I would eat that in place of Heiners, at least on toast. I'm actually going to eat a peanut butter and jelly sandwich tonight for dinner on this potato bread just to try it out. I will let you know what I think about it when Tammy tries her sandwich too.
Okay, here's my grilled cheese sandwich. And you notice that normally with the Heiners I cut it on an angle, but this I cut straight up and down just because I don't, like I said, it's so big. It's great big pieces, which is great for a sandwich.
That's the proper way to cut a grilled cheese anyway.
That bread's actually really good. Like Kevin said just a minute ago, it doesn't taste potatoey. I don't know, potato bread you expect to taste potato, but I don't taste potato at all. It has a really nice texture. That's good. And I tell you what, that would just make a good sandwich. You know, if you bought ham or bologna or whatever, you're just getting more surface area to put your meat or cheese or whatever on. And I noticed when I put the cheese, I didn't show putting it on the bread, and I should have. When I put a piece of cheese on a slice of cheese on a piece of Heiners bread, it takes up the entire piece of Heiners bread. On this Aunt Millie's bread, I actually had to angle the cheese so that it covered up most of the bread because it's such a bigger surface. So I will definitely get this again. In just a minute, Kevin's going to try it untoasted with his peanut butter and jelly.
I made a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I didn't really pile it on tonight, but the bread's really good. It's not as firm as the other bread, which is good. I like soft bread. I also noticed, though, it doesn't have quite as much of the yeasty flavor that the regular Heiners does. The Heiners bread has a yeast flavor to it. You can really taste the yeast, which doesn't have that, but I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. I don't think that takes away from it. I think it's really good. Really good texture, really good consistency. The flavor is fun, especially for sandwiches. Now, if you were eating it just like a slice of bread, eating bread, it may take away from it, but I don't really like the Heiners just as a piece of bread either. So, 35 calorie bread, what can you do? But just like Tammy said, just the fact that this is a bigger piece of bread and it's a little cheaper and it's the same calories, why not get this? So we will probably get this again. We'll at least finish out this loaf and really make a determination at the end whether we really want to get it again or not. But as of right now, I would say yes, we want to get this again. It's really good.